to Amherst Stadium in Jacksonville, Alabama. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Liberty Flames and the Jacksonville State Gamecocks. Restate the state call again. Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Checking in with the Liberty head coach before the game, he understands this is a huge conference matchup with the 7-game winning streak on the line, but more importantly, conference play and ramifications for a conference championship. This is a huge matchup today, and he has warned his team, keep the streak alive by doing your job today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. And the Gamecocks will kick off first, and here we go. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. So the Liberty Flames offense will go on the attack first. And now Cam Davis taking the field. He's one of the top runners in the sport, and certainly don't go to him early and often.
Well, this team's college football playoff hopes lie on this running back's ability to show up week in, week out. It's one thing to do it against subpar competition. We've seen that this year. But this is the real challenge now. At this point of the season, going up against one of the best run defenses in the country that's going to be honed in on stopping him. Can this guy answer the bell? Get another win. This is a team peaking. Put a couple of wins together now back-to-back. But if they win this one and this guy has a big game, that is a big statement.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early.
And that's something you're always worried about. The first drive, it's a good play by the defense, but you're worried about your freshman settling in a tough environment on the road, the crowd going bananas. Palmer, he makes the early mistake, and I look forward to watching this kid. How does he respond to some early adversity?
Yeah, he hasn't played in a lot of environments like this throughout his career. There's no question. So this is obviously a major challenge. If I'm the head coach now, I'm pulling him aside, and I'm saying, hey, listen, interceptions are going to happen. Let's get that one out of the way now. Let's learn from it. Let's move forward. And as a play caller, you got to help this young quarterback out. Now, you have to run the ball. You got to find him some easy completions to get his confidence back.
2nd down, going to throw it. Flips it out to the back. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. That one's not even close.
You wonder if there's just a little bit of rust with this offense right now coming off the bye week, right? They just haven't been able to get clicking in this game throwing the football. They're going to have to find that mojo and get back into a rhythm here pretty quickly.
Makes a move. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Stepping to the right. He'll get rid of it. Out wide right, it's Copeland. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
And that's just an example of the defense having a better play call than you have on offense. I like the creativity offensively, but how about the defense having their cornerback in position to make the play?
Changing the routes with his receiver. Follows his blocks. It's Coleman. Turning it on! And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. And the Flames with the 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver.
No, yeah, I didn't start him. So then when we play you, then he's going to be totally healthy. Not
Surged
gonna
ahead for a couple there.
waste
It'll be
it.
2nd and 8.
You know, these bum ass
For just
niggas
a minute,
that
let's
clearly
take a look
beat.
at Liberty. Top 5 up to this point is really good. It's staying there. As we get closer to the playoff, it becomes a huge challenge.
They just need to focus on winning right now. They're in position as a top 5 team to reach the college football playoff, but you've got to keep winning, and that's got to be the mindset. And coming into today, they have to bring their A game.
You're going to see that nigga at full strength.
So there's
You're going to see that nigga.
ways to still make a good impression for this squad.
And we can damn near going to go to the playoffs. So.
We have
He already got 2,000 yards and
just
like
we've seen in past
37
years, right?
touchdowns.
Comes down the stretch,
Shit.
who's playing the best?
I really need the stats.
This is
These
makeable
niggas stay
field
healthy.
goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down.
Niggas healthy as fuck.
Has to have it on 4th down. Might have a chance. Got enough space. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Flame. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
He'll bring it out. And the ball is loose on the return. Almost into... On that return, they jump on it, and they'll maintain possession. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. Quick give. It's Roberts. Drives into the pile just to pick up of 1. They'll spot it at the 10. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. It's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Great job by the defense here, forcing the fumble on the wide receiver. Look, understanding the ball came out quick. I got to break, get hats to the football, secure the tackle, try to get that football out. Nice.
Snags it, and there's running room. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Flames.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there.
That's why I paused, because I saved that bitch.
They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having it. Straight ahead, it's Roberts. Hammers ahead for a yard out to the 12.
I better get it.
You definitely want to.
I deserve the first one.
You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Rush right in his face. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up 1 on the play.
This is a defense that's going to be aggressive, and they're not going to just sit back and rush 4 guys on that play. They're going to send the blitz. You're getting smaller, faster guys fighting fire with fire. You know this quarterback is athletic, but we've got fast guys too, and that time, that was a great play call defensively.
He'll try to do it himself. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first
Nebraska
down.
lost. Number 8, LSU lost.
On the return. And there he goes. Good job by the coverage team, and that's how we'll end the period. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. First play of the period, first down here. Keeps it himself. He'll do it himself. Now the pitch. And he stopped right there. No gain on the play.
That was the busiest, most counterproductive fucking play.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
They give it back to him. Tackled at the 31. They'll give him 6 on the play.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Ball at the 31. Third and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. Trying to squeak through the pile. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
And I think this is going to be a focal point moving forward, man. Like stopping the run game. Like they continue to have success and have success now on this third down. They've got to find a way to maybe commit more bodies, be more physical at the point of attack, and take away some of this rushing game.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
The Flames come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Going to the run, it's Coleman. He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
Thank God they can keep getting away with the field.
They're not into threes. They want sixes. And to keep this drive alive, they'll need to get it on fourth down. Needs it. Could be an alley. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that fourth down. Man, oh man, the offensive line probably just swelled up a little bit, relying on them on that type of fourth down play.
Oh, and in that kind of situation, if you're the back, there can be no hesitation. You know you
just plowing ahead. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Liberty. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. They really need to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. Sells the run, looking to pass. And the defense gets home with the pressure and knocking down for a loss, but there are penalty markers down. Let's sort that out. Just a little too much there, a little too handsy, and they nabbed them for the defensive holding penalty. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Running inside, it's Roberts. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Running to the left. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
The stop is made right at the 36-yard line. The defense coming up big on third down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And this one is perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Hits inside. It's Roberts. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
On the move. Makes one man miss. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Looks it in. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Motion from the wideout. Could not make his way to the corner.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
Finds his man. It's Randolph. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. In the dead center of the field as they try to convert this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Between the hashes, it's Kirby. David, that is a great security blanket for a quarterback to have a tight end to make those conversions.
Dang right. Find the big fella on 3rd and short. Dependable, clutch, nice hands, first down.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Across the 25, he's got room. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Flames come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a space. On the move. There he goes. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Flames.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finish the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Drops back on first down. Fires on the move. Right side, it's Williams. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working.
And you never want to say it's over early. I mean, we're here early in the game, but considering what the scoreboard is saying, they absolutely had to have that play for them to stay in this football game. And sometimes it just takes one great throw and one great catch to wake you up. They need to score a touchdown on this drive. They need to score another touchdown on their next drive, but maybe that's the play that turns things around for them.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Unloads to the right. He's got it. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
And I like where the quarterback got because I think he needed to check the football down, but the pressure got there a little bit too fast, and he just didn't have enough time to get it to his running back and maybe put a positive spin on this play instead of an incompletion.
Right down the boulevard.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. The run to the right. Got room at the 35. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, week 9, kind of a week where we separate the pretenders from the contenders here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with a look at Virginia Tech taking on the number 9 team, the Duke Blue Devils. And it's the Blue Devils on the losing end right now of a tight one. This legit playoff contender kind of stumbled out of the gates, and while there is time to turn things around, they had better start soon. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now over to your game at Amherst Stadium.
The Flames will line up to kick off and start the second half. Coming out with it, it's Savage. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Roberts. So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. Third and short from the 45. Looking to throw for it. It's complete to the left. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. Finds a crease. It's Roberts. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
And I've been impressed with this defense physically. Like, their physical domination in the line of scrimmage. Just the run game has been pretty non-existent so far. And, man, when you control the run game, a lot of times you can control offenses.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. And the Gamecocks will call on their punt team. Catch is made at the 15. Slips through the line. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. The Flames come out ready to go to work on offense. Wide receiver comes in motion. Gain of right at 7 yards. 2nd and 3 coming. And the Flames with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Making the adjustment on the play. Back to pass on second down. Makes the grab. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. All over him immediately.
And it's been a struggle for this young man. I mean, listen, he's a pretty good player, and they depend on him week in and week out to be their guy to carry the mail. Just, it's not working, and the run game hasn't found a rhythm. And I think that's why this offense, they need something. They need a spark. They need to find some way to run the football.
They'll move the wide receiver. Now they'll try the right side. Breaks into the open. Got the first down. He's got 99 yards on the ground, and he came into this game leading the nation in rushing.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative, and that's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The Flames have it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
They pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. They'll keep it on the ground to the left, stiffing the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Flames.
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And he makes the extra point. Out of the end zone. And the returner is stopped. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. From the gun, it's Roberts. Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15. Long way to go on second down. Keep it on the ground. Uh-oh, look out. Oh, he's got some space. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. From the 39-yard line, it's first and 10. Looking downfield, it's Moran. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. The Gamecocks have it with a first and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Fresh set of downs going up top. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one. This defense might be reeling after those last 2 and now facing first and goal. Fresh center downs going to the air. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. A great catch and run for 6. The result of this game is going to sting for sure, but you've got to continue to build, you've got to improve, and you can take some positives out of this late hustle and build for next week.
There's always positives, and coaches are always looking for those things that we did well. What did we do well so we can do more of it in the future? Finding some things here late that they did well.
Oh, what vision. Wide open, and it's a foot race. A dynamic return, explosive, and got loose on this kick coverage team, and they were barely able to keep him from taking it all the way. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Coleman. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. A first down run on the doorstep. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Liberty! That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And the returner will be brought down. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on up. Last time they had it, they were backed up in their own end, marched right down the field and scored, and now they'll try to do that once again. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Pulls it and runs it again. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Dropping back, it's Moran. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Trying to make one miss. Oh, he got loose. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Here comes Liberty's offense, and we'll see what they have dialed up for this drive. Wants to throw one first. Out wide right, it's Udo. Smashes him with the stiff arm. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there in a similar situation with a lead like this. They'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but not this unit. They are still staying aggressive. They're still taking shots. They're just trying to light up the scoreboard.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll move the tight end. Quarterback signaling to his guys. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Flames. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the 4th, and now they can smell 8 straight wins.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Jacksonville State's offense comes out ready to start this drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Drops back. It's Moran. Heaves it on the run. Timed that hit perfectly to keep it from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
And it's just been frustrating to watch the inconsistency of this guy at QB, man. You've got to be able to stay in rhythm in an offense and stay ahead of schedule. And he's had a moment, and he threw a touchdown pass, but more consistency, more finding the open guys, delivering it to them, and keeping this offense on schedule.
Ripping through the defense. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Turns up, it's Watkins. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. They'll need a bunch on second down. Looking to throw again. Unloads to the wideout. In traffic, it's Glover. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Handoff from the gun. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6.
Well, the interesting thing about a run here trailing late is the defense isn't expecting it. That's the good news. Bad news, though, is you're still trailing. You need to score quickly, which means you need to be throwing the football right now.
Second down to the air. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. The brain trusts getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Just barely got rid of it.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
It doesn't always have to be pretty, and that one wasn't, but somehow he hooked it just into that left corner. And the field goal was good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. They have dropped a hush on this entire stadium, David, by controlling this game.
And there's nothing like shutting up the home crowd. You love it. Nothing like having a big lead in the 4th quarter, Palmer, and not having to stress or worry.
Yeah, really impressive just seeing how they were able to take everything from the practice field this week and apply it to game day. They've been locked in all week with the game plan, running and throwing the football, man. This has been impressive.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready. Where did he go?
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Gets away from one, finds room. Racing down the left side. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing, rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. This has been an old-fashioned fanny paddling, David. I mean, they've just got taken behind the woodshed.
There's nothing to say. This has been an absolute beatdown. Dominated from the start, Jesse, to almost the finish now. They have done nothing right.
Everyone's going to have a real hard look at themselves, I think, this week after watching the film and in practice. and they've just got to take accountability. They have to understand, man for man in this offense, they've got to do a better job next time they're on the field.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis.